Alright, YouTube, this is your boy like one half end duo. This is a rant. I don't know if I'm gonna make it quick or not, but I'm not really super TikTok, but after finding out what happened last night, I just gotta get this off my chest. So this might sound like I'm jumping back and forth, a little incoherent sometimes, but it makes sense. I'll bring it all together because of how I gotta present it in my mind. But anyway, so we got people who got this. The rant is about censorship, and you know I got my videos about it on the channel. Hell, I even got some what do you call it? Podcasts and stuff talking about this issue as well. So done that already. But we have this kind of made me step back. This reaffirms me what I'm saying. So we got gamers out there who be like, man, oh, this censor is because I didn't get to see a boob or see this is scantily clad dress and stuff, which is a phenomenon. This weird I don't know how you call it, like this with white foods and stuff like that, or I call it, and switching the words of this is fan service. Nah, this is just perversion. It is. I'm sorry, it's crazy. Now I got a problem with you. It's entertainment, so it's for fun. So I'm not taking it seriously. But for you guys to go serious with this is a serious issue. It's ridiculous, and it goes to what I'm going to talk about later on. But it get to the point now where we got women who are, because of these animation stuff, there are women really literally mangling their bodies, putting in all this stuff. Majority of women don't, not even majority, 90% of women do not look like these anime fiction characters that these guys want to make up. No. But we got people who change their body and put butt injections and fake titties and Botox in their face to look like those anime girls, and even they don't even make it up because you got even those who done it in real life, because those women are they don't. These young girls thinking that these women that these guys oogle on all these magazines look like that. Nah, they got marks, they got stretch marks, they got blemishes and stuff. They've been airbrushed, they've been painted that way. I wish we could need to talk about that, but still. And then the guy, I did not say this in my Terrell video, and this one not really directed to Terrell, but like people like him in that mindset, like, if you know what, Japan right now has a problem with their birth rate. How about you guys are so fascinated with their thing, with how their women look? Which, here's the funny part: most Japanese women do not even look like what those anime women look like. They're sad to say, majority of them has a boyish figure. They're flat. They might got the little TNA, the tits really. Some got ass, some got tits. I admit to that, but their structure is skinny. They look like a boy. They don't have no hip structure, no curves, nothing. And y'all, but in anime, she points that out. Y'all, that don't happen. That's not happening in anime. But if you want to make this big deal about it, how about you go to that country and help them out with their problem and have sex all you want with all the women over there and repopulate the place? Go right ahead. But to the point I'm saying this, you have those guys who do that and talking about, oh, we didn't get to see a simple skimpy dress or whatever. Then you have the other side, which is the catalyst of my rant in a way. You have the feminists who be making, and I mean the third rail feminists, the out of the cuckoo bird feminists. I'm not gonna say the name, but you already know who most of them are. But you got them talking about, oh, we're still making the same old tribe, down to the stress, we have a problem. SJWs just make it difficult for everybody and have a problem to say, okay, when Mass Effect, same with, with Zelda saying, oh, there's a damsel in distress problem, and then Mass Effect, this lady who looks like who looks butch, but she's not gay. What? You surprised that she likes men? Let me give you a little secret. A lot of women in the army look like dudes because of how they cut their hair, or basically do the same things. But you know what? they don't like women, they like men. And the funny part is, most of them will rather be with men because they don't like the catty nature of most women. I'm not lying, that's a fact. I know a couple of them who like to just hang around with dudes because it just ain't worth the headache. That's them. But the portrayal of, oh, and you guys do not bring up the true, which like I said, I'm gonna bring up names and stuff in the video, that one of the behind the scenes video I'm working on. But the trueness of the gaming, like you got popular, you do have popular female protagonists that you could use instead of being that. And the people that y'all use as negative, y'all don't even use them as a negative, as like, oh, this happened. No, you point out the small little things that has no problem in the gaming sphere. But my point again is entertainment. You're gonna try to stop entertainment. Okay, whatever. So both sides are crazy. Well, this is why I did this video. It's already been like 6 minutes, but this is why I did this video. Because of Google. Google owns YouTube. YouTube got its nasty ways of doing certain things. Again, the number one reason why a lot of y'all stuff get knocked down from Nintendo is because of the bots. It's not Nintendo itself, really. Nintendo has copyright stuff. They give it to YouTube. YouTube makes up the algorithm. The algorithm bots goes out for anything to see what it is. I have videos from Nintendo with music, with their whole footage that don't get copyright claim. And then I've got the opposite when I got a little bit of it. Hell, same thing with Capcom, Sega, Bandai. I don't count Bandai. I got other companies that copyright copyrighted thing. But you know what? I'm not making money off it. Don't beat that topic to a drum. But here's the thing. Excuse me. So there's a YouTuber that I met, and he's a cool dude, and a real cool dude. I want to do stuff. His name is Navi. I was looking around. I'm like, I've not heard Navi in a week or so. What's going on? That's kind of weird. And he was talking about some people trying to do stuff to his channel, or whatever. And I was like, man, that's just like, the usual crap, whatever. People just trying to be whatever. But then I just waited. I said, no, I've not seen it. Went to my likes history, I like, you like videos or whatever. And I was like, most of the videos they're not there. I'm like, click on it. So I'll get back to that point because I want to set this up in a certain way. Now, Navi is let me put it this way. He's a black guy. He's ex-military. He's ex-military. So, and he's divorced. He has 2 daughters. These 2 daughters, and he has full custody of his 2 daughters. Go figure how that worked out. But anyway, he has full custody of his 2 daughters. Of course, you don't ask his ex-wife to pay child support. No, that. Of course, why we can't turn that around. But no. But anyway, and most of his videos was talking about how feminists, third-rail feminists, the crazy ones, what they're doing to the American nation, society. Now here's the difference. He had about around 3,000 subscribers, between that range. He had 3,000 subscribers. He used to go around and host stuff so you could meet the person, which was, like I say, he's a cool dude. You had people, cool dude, and he had women coming on his page saying, trying to shut him down, whatever, which is crazy. Yeah, okay. Here's the funny thing though. He takes the money from YouTube and do stuff for people. He has shown this on his video vlog. He has shown this. He had talked about it. You could see anything. He doesn't take the money and do it for whatever. He takes the money from YouTube and a little bit of his money, and he goes to Brazil. He goes to Africa. He goes to nations where women are really getting a bad thing. Even though he talked about feminists, he's basically showing how these feminists are fake, who talk all that crap and don't do nothing. He went to these countries and helped ladies, but mostly kids, boys and girls. He didn't really care about that. He said you see him help boys and girls, and he talked to the women, and he has sent 5 women to college in his neighborhood. because with this thing. He helped them out and sent 5 women to college, and they came on and they talked about, they understand where he's coming from and what's going. Like, he talked about that. He never cursed. He never called women bees. He never did none of that stuff. He kept it up and up. He showed video of his claims. So if he talked about how this percentage is whatever, he showed us that. Also, he showed the news article, the news video, I should say, of it and whatever. So the last video I watched when he was talking about, it's sad that it's sad that most women who have taken paternity tests, 70% of them already tested several other dudes before. Not the statistics say several. I'm thinking like 1 or 2, but before. That was his last video he put up. Several. So in other words, they didn't know who was the father because they had so many sex in him. And he teaches his daughters and the girls to not have unprotected sex, to be careful, to do all this stuff. Like I say, he does that. Like I say, he does the same thing. When he went to Africa, he brought stuff to America, give women prophylactics, teach them how to use it, how to do certain things if they had the power to do that, and talked against the men who are really doing horrible things to women. So he is the feminist in a way, going out of the country doing this stuff. Funny thing is though, as I said that, when I went to the video talking about that, what I found out, his videos are not there. I clicked on that video, it said video was flagged down for hate speech. I was like, what? Hate speech? What hate speech did the guy did? He didn't curse. He didn't say nothing negative in thing. Nah, hate speech. I was like, what? Then so last night I was like, wait a minute, let me check the whole channel. His whole channel's been removed from Google, from YouTube. Now he has other places where you could talk about stuff, and that's one of the reasons on my radio show. Like, people ask, why don't you have this thing on your radio show and all that stuff? Like, yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't want, because what I say sometimes, people will get butthurt over certain things, and I don't want that's why when you go to my website to listen to the radio show, whatever, and that's most of what people go there for. They go to the channel to do that, the website, not YouTube or Facebook or whatever, because it's my own platform. I could take a platform. You can't ban me from my own platform. But this is ridiculous. And that's the kind of censorship that we should be talking about. Stuff that really matters. Talk about how we should help people, how we should understand how kids are being raised today, and how we should go to other, talking about, wow, you guys are talking about this is we live in a rape culture, as he said it, and I'm with him too. When it's rape culture in America, when there was actual horrible rape happening in other countries, and none of these feminists goes over there and talk about it. They don't back up the talk. He did, and he lost his channel for saying channel because of hate speech. That's true censorship. That's true BS right there. That's what's going on in this world. I'm sorry that I got to bring this to a gaming channel, and I'm trying to keep it that I don't do this like that, but it was just ridiculous, man. That's the kind of stuff it all revolves into this. We talk about the censorship in entertainment that don't parent anything. Oh man, we got whitewashing. I don't give a damn who's in the damn videos. Hey, white people make movies and they put white people in it. I don't care. It's entertainment. Same thing with gaming. People are like, oh man, I don't understand. For those who want it, good for y'all. Good for y'all. There are people out there who really want it, but they're not being a jerks about it. But some people are. I don't give. For those who do go that extreme level, I don't care. I have something called an imagination. Many times when I'm fighting, even though it's a white dude, I pretend it's a black guy, and I don't get butthurt over it. It is what it is. Oh, remember, go back to the days when we had Final Fantasy V. Oh, white man kill a bunch of black people. Chris Redfield is a white man in Africa. Oh, that's symbolism somewhere. What? He's in Africa. That's what's gonna happen. So if Leon was there, it was bad. Hell, I didn't see nobody say anything about when Krauser and Leon was in South America killing South Americans, and there were black characters in that. Didn't see nobody say nothing about that. But the one about so the Spanish was no problem, but blacks is all convoluted bullcrap. It is. And for a man like this to lost his child for some BS like that is what I see. What is the true problem with YouTube? And it's sad. like I said, he was not a person who sit on YouTube and just made videos and didn't do nothing about it. And I'll be honest about that, just in a way. You could talk to the Good Shepherd, you could talk to a lot of people when I said, I legitimately have given money, my hard-earned money. I've given over $50,000 over to the Fisher House for vets, and because they're vets and their families. I raised over 1.5 million from my radio show, my company, for that same organization. Because I did my research, and they use 96 cents on the dollar towards the vets. That is outstanding. 96 of each dollar I gave went towards the vets. That and their families. I have no problem giving stuff like that. I don't talk that talk, I walk it. And this is ridiculous. So I'm sorry. Those guys, you pull out this whole system about video games and all this stuff for form of entertainment. Literally, I don't give a damn. Seriously. And I would say shut the fuck up. Literally, it is. But shit like this is what we should be talking about YouTube about. You took down a man's channel who does stuff because of feminists coming on his channel and saying that he spits hate speech, which he never cursed, he never argued with nobody, he never called any women the B word, none of that stuff. He just pointed out his story, say what he said. When he goes to this country, he video vlogs showing how he helped other females in other countries. But nope, they don't look at it and say, wow, this is kind of crazy. Navi, man, I saw that you lost your challenge. It's some BS. Hey, man. And there's a lot of people who lost challenge for the most craziest stuff. There's some people out there who lost challenge because they how should I say it? In the gaming thing, they monetize their video and they're surprised that, copyright strike keep on over and over again. I'm sorry, I'm not surprised. If you don't monetize the whatever, people say, oh, well, you're helping out with the fun. Fun what? My fun is playing the video game. I'm not making. If that's the case, then why are you working? If you're doing videos for fun, why are you working? And you can make money just doing the videos. Oh, wait a minute, it's not a constant thing. But anyway, sorry about this long rant. Just wanted to get this off my chest because this is ridiculous. I really wish we could keep an eye on the prize in real life. Let's talk about real censorship and not this faux B stuff that we just for entertainment's sake. I don't care about that. I care about if somebody's trying to tell something or helping people, whatever, help them out. And of course, all these feminists is funny. They went to the man's channel. He don't call nobody's names out. He didn't whatever, but they came and whatever. The only time he calls names out is when they leave some stupid comment on his video, and he points the comment out in his video, showing that how their comment makes no sense. That's the only thing he called them thing. But only if people come to his channel and put comments in the video. He never went to another person's channel and say something. None of that stuff. Or call him by name. Nope. Now I know he gonna still fight the good fight, but this is just messed up what happened to him. So man, like I said, I'm just getting this off my chest. Sorry guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Because like I said, I'm having a good day. I'm just kind of sad that this happened. And I really wish we could talk about the true issues than this crap. But other than that, catch y'all later. Peace out.